Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Duskers. Patch 1.04 has landed, and it includes a couple of small bug fixes and some quality of life changes, but nothing major. So I don't expect any issues with the game going forward. Did make a backup as I do every time there is a new patch, but I think things should just work themselves out just fine. So we managed to jump to another universe, or to another galaxy in the universe. We are now in the Sparta galaxy, in a system called Tandy. And I had a bit of a look around here. And if you look at the age indicator over to the right here, the age is 366 hazardous, 362 hazardous, 410 fatal, 378 hazardous, fatal. Also infestation types 3 or 4 everywhere. This is going to be a lot of fun. If you recall from last time, we had a little incident with our drones, and currently we have 4 drones left out of 6, and we lost some of our key modules. So we have Stellan, who is a gatherer / combat drone. He's got a half-charged turret and 2 out of 4 traps. We got Naum, who's got the generator and a probe. We got Louis, who's towing things and has a motion sensor. And we got Coulomb, who's there just to look pretty and to carry stuff out. Actually, I think we should probably put the motion sensor on Louis. And we put the tow on a Coulomb. That way we can just put Louis somewhere and motion sense, and then Coulomb can tow things out as needed, but we separate the 2 functions. Therefore hopefully keep Coulomb a bit safer for longer. I think we have a little bit of scrap remaining, right? Yeah, we got exactly 1 bit of scrap. 50 bullets cost 2 scrap. 2 mines also cost 2 scrap, but we have a shield that's more or less broken down, so if we convert that into scrap, we have 4, which you can use to buy bullets and buy more trap mines. So that way we are ready for combat, and hopefully we have a slightly larger chance of surviving things. We are standing in front of a space station, Tenochtitlan. So that's Aztec or Mayan, something historic in nature. 4 infestation types. So far we know about the purple guard bots. We know about the organic charger types, and we know about the swarms. 4 infestation types means we're gonna encounter something new. And I remember from daily challenges that there are slimes, which are a nightmare to deal with. So this is gonna be fun. This is what we're gonna do. Here goes nothing. Accessing records. Scanning. Dominant drone found in room 2. Updating the schematic. 4 infestation types. Hull integrity. Poor. So far we've had medium as the worst. Poor means we're probably gonna get multiple radiation floodings or something. It's been a equipment storage depot, and there are some communication logs. So let's read. Leyland molecular assembler maintenance and guidelines. Expected part per million ants. Something. Yeah, let's see, there's probably an index. Class A through C, D through F, H through I. Type medical replicators. Recommended ppm 20 to 30,000 ppm. That seems to be the middling. Medical support, lower parts per million. And engineering can do with more parts per million. So that's parts per million. It's probably something about keeping things clean or safe. Please ensure that you configure vessel scan to utilize the Holzhauer algorithm. Refer to section 4b. Any concern or queries about the part per million count values should be directed towards your Leyland liaison officer. Jill makes some notes here. Reference molecular assembler counts acquired. Holzhauer algorithm integrated. Grey goo. Theory would posit an abnormally high quantity of molecular assemblers. Scanning vessel with a large populace could confirm or deny this and is recommended. Recommended course of action. Scan all rooms on a Class A or B space station. Just so happens that we have just entered a Class A space station. So we're gonna have to do a full clear of this to satisfy our, not even curiosity, this is just mission records. So let's begin. Yeah. Oh, we have a scout that has red vision. It's almost like infravision, but not quite. Actually tempted, yeah, I'm actually gonna move Louis. I got a feeling that, let's put them next to each other, I got a feeling that I see more with Louis. Is that just my imagination? This is also pretty good. Because here with the red, you actually don't see any of the underlying ground grid, you just scan over it. And everything is just kind of a wash. There's not a lot of things that light up, and as a result you get a feeling that you don't see a lot. Well, now you do see the walls, but it feels less. So let's see, Louis has a speed module, so I'm actually slightly biased here. Yeah. So let's fix that. So you probe, then we have Stalin and Louis. Let's you put your stuff over. Yeah. So Stalin is now our motion sensor, which was not a bad idea actually. Ooh, good. We have an airlock to the side here and one to the side here. So we are in the bottom right side of the ship. So if we send our motion sensor, actually just do a sweep. So that's one of the changes that was made. At least 50% of all the rooms in derelicts should now be motion sensor scannable, rather than inconclusive like this. Probably as a balancing mechanism that sometimes it felt like it was just not worth bringing your motion scanner. So there's a clear room to the side, and Louis is now our scout bot. We don't have an interface, which is annoying since I see that's slimes. This is not good. Actually, you, Stalin. No wait, you're not. No, you have my turrets. Shoot, 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 shoot. Good. Okay, I think we cleared the slimes. Downside, we used up 84 of our bullets. Okay, so you use motion sensing. I will hit the wrong key a couple times. Okay. So the thing about slimes is that they can just randomly pop up anywhere. Or so it sometimes feels like. Motion sensor is clear. That sounds like a swarm on the other side. There is an airlock here. And we have a motion sensor, so... and we can't use... Ah! Slime. Well, we can't actually do something against it. Dang it. Oh, actually, we can. Get out. Navigate into room 3. Everybody get out. Close all doors. We first need to close all the doors. I didn't want the smiley face to go out. It's gonna get eaten, isn't it? Open up the airlock. It's not powered. We can't get in. Okay, so room 5 and room 7 have been lost, I suppose. So what do you do to deal with slimes, since they just randomly pop up anywhere? How do you deal with a foe that you can't defeat? That means you probably want to just stealth through. Okay, so the turret is empty now. I might as well swap it out. Put the motion sensor on our active drone. Open up the door, send our drone back. Hey, there's a yellow spot there. Is that the remains of the... Ah, that's the remains of the slime. I was gonna say, maybe it's like a leak or something that they can come through, but probably just the corpses. Okay. Yep. Close the airlock. Now we have one drone that can do it all. Ooh, we have traps. We can... So there's an issue. Trap. Boom. See if that fixed it. It did clear everything, and it didn't blow up the power socket, which is what I was afraid of, actually. So, trap. Close door 12, open up the airlock, take our power drone out. Trap. Boom. Okay, the generator in room 3 is gone. Okay. Then we dock on A2. There's an airlock here, which is a fact I currently using, but exploding a airlock or a room does not necessarily kill everything. Let's see, it's A2. So we can just take our generator out and generate power. Motion sensor, there is something scary in room 6. Also, this room is scannable, which means we can just move over here. Door 16, motion sense. Also close airlock 2 to prevent slimes from getting into the ship itself. Opening up door 19. Close it once the scary is through. Also, yeah. Door 19, close the door, airlock 7, pop it open, close it. We broke our door, but the room itself is clear. Okay, that means we can repeat the trick for room 2. See if there is something in there. Could be, couldn't be, we're not quite sure. So, but just give it, say, 5 or 10 seconds. So if I were a slowpoke, hidden in the corner here, Slow, 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 slow. See? Slowpoke cut. Okay. Terminal's been destroyed. Personally don't care. Door 16 has been broken. So our scout goes into room 1. We are just gonna use our ship as a ferry. Dock on A7. Oh yeah, this is the reason why we fired Louis as our scout. Louis has a habit of going blind every once in a while. Navigate a tree into room 7. We don't need to actually see something in order to motion sense. Okay, so room 6 is clear, which means we can open up door 19, let our probe through. Yeah man, you want to go that way. Might as well just close the airlock. Yep. Can we see anything again? No, we can't. Good. Hey, there's actual scrap in there. Navigate Louis to room 6. Just relying on schematics anyway. Motion sense. Okay, something to the west in room 22 is clear. That's good. Though slimes don't move. That's this looks like it's interesting. So you only see faint outlines now, and you don't see the strategic overlay anymore. Dang, I've had this before. Let's see, motion. Yeah, it's clear to the left side, so open up door 22. Door 26 is being attacked. That's over to the right. Okay, that's fine. Really big room. Oh, there's actually some scrap here. Also, we found the left side of the ship, so we now know these are the limits. Motion sense. Okay, we have some unscannable adjacent rooms. Close all the doors, and then we open up. Let's say open up door 36. No, we can't deal with things if they are in there. No. Open up back door number 22. Hey, and we have our overlay back. Nice. Door 26 has been destroyed. Okay. So, yeah, okay, we can't open up airlocks, but something is trying to force its way into room. So if we hear alerts about door 12 getting forced, we have an issue, since now we need to hop to some other place that generates power. For now though, motion scanner, yes. So room 7 is visible, means we can open up door 34. I'm not quite sure if there was one or two. No wait, actually we already opened up this door and discovered there was nothing scary in there, was there? So you potentially open up door 34 and we shoot. Let's see, there's a shield on you. It's been used. This is a stowable. Good. Gather turrets. Seal integrity failing. Unknown airlock. Okay, that's annoying. That potentially means that we have an issue. So I'll close door for dock A2. Now if there is an airlock pressure seal failing, I at least want to ensure that airlock 2 remains intact. So this way, if something blows out, we're not gonna lose any drones. We can get back in here with our own ship, and then we'll fail soon. So it could be this one, then we lose access to this room, but we can route around it. This one, it's not an issue because we're not in there. This one, I don't care because it's filled with monsters. So open up door 30 in airlock 2. And then send in our tow bolt. So that's going to be navigate number 4 into room 2. Up there somewhere. That's okay. Personally don't care. Does mean we can't completely scan everything. Also, Klomp, you swap. You pick up the shield itself. If you need it, we have it. And then you just navigate back into the ship. And after that we close the door behind us. So, let's actually put our drones in the corner. Like so. So this way it's easy for the other drones to get on board. So we have one motion sensor. Okay, we know there are some scary bits. Also, this is pretty cool. Motion sensors launched from room 3. Yet we have vision over here. So that means that open doors transmit our motion sensor. Oh wait, there's a direct connection here. I overlooked that one. Silly me. So this one we can scan, so we can open up door 36 and see if there is something scary on the other side or not. Because this is the only room we can still get to. We kind of have to. There has to be a power or something on the other side. And there is something patrolling up and down here, but no, we can't remotely activate this one, so we can't really do much with it. Unless of course we dock, go in, drop trap, get out, and then explode the trap. But sure, that's fine. Also nice that the sensor log actually shows where it triggers rather than needing to rely on personal visual cues. Okay, I haven't seen anything scary move in here while I was discussing what happens over here, so I'm gonna assume it was cleared there. So door 18, go there, and then we'll just follow our smiley probe. And it goes the other way, of course it does. There's a power generator here, and it's a locked room for... That sounds like a swarm patrolling. It gets stronger, and then it fades again. Oh, also about to flood something with radiation. Let's see, if we open up door 22. Okay, that's over there. That's just gonna kill whatever was there. I'm fine with that as well. So I'm thinking, if we take our generator drone, take him out, redock on A5, send our generator in here, that's gonna power these rooms, so we can close doors behind us. Close door 18, then we have a path, then we navigate our drone into room 1. Okay, close the door, dock on A5, move over to room 8. And then from there, navigate our generator to room 9. Then actually generate power. Then we can continue exploring this side of the ship. So far, we have used up our ammo, picked up some scrap, and we found another drone. So we are doing pretty well in the bigger picture. Close all doors, just because. motion sense. Okay, so room 10 seems clear, which is good. Also, there is something scary over here. Potentially this is a massive... No, actually there's outlines here, so we know it's a smaller room. Let's hope the swarm in here stays contained rather than trying to punch through. So let's use our scout drone to actually scout. And then open up door 37 to go through here. And this is indeed clear. Okay, motion sensor. Inconclusive. Okay. Okay, let's open up door 35 and go back in here. Smiley face, please show yourself as well. Motion scan, okay, that means we can open up door 20 and let something through. If something angry does decide to show up, actually, we have sight into 2 directions, which means whatever is angry in here, we can let it out. Which is good, because that means we can actually go into room, whatever is behind door number 17. And if something scary wasn't here and goes in there, we just open up the airlock and whoosh, let it go out. Come on. Come on. I know you were in there. I can see you on the motion scanner and I heard you. Get out of that room. Swarms these days. Good swarm. Good swarm. So they're going to infest room 10 anytime soon. At least I can open up door 17. For some scanning action. Yes. Okay. So the thing is, I don't want to flush room 11 because there's an airlock there as well. Good. Good, good. Good. Come. And we are potentially in the clear again. Motion sensors, 2 indistinct rooms. So now the question is, was there something scary up in room 11? It took a very, very long while for something to go into room 10. So presumably, swarm was in here, this was empty, and it just took them a while to migrate. Otherwise, we probably would have seen a hit earlier. So, gonna take a risk here. Slight risk, but sometimes you just gotta. We're gonna have a look around. Good, good. And we gather. And we scan motions. And we have 2 unscannable rooms. Also, because the radiation provides an outline, we know that there has to be a small 3 wide, 1 high corridor over here as well to connect everything. Let's see, this one is inconclusive, this one is inconclusive. That is rather annoying. Because we don't have power. Well, on the other hand, we know there's a kind of a busted door. Did that happen while we were here? What? Oh, airlock 3 no longer responds. Doesn't actually... Ah, there is a limit to the scroll back. That's like... Okay. I'm trying to go for the let's scan everything. We can actually send a probe in here for the final scan, just to get the achievement, so to say. So let's do a proper outline of all the edges here. Asteroid. 2 unknown rooms or room 12. So that's gonna be there, there, or there. That's gonna be annoying, because that's more radiation to deal with. Okay, yeah, smiley face, sure. For now, let's just pick up the probe. So we can put a trap down. Then if something follows, we can run like hell and just do a trap boom. So that means I'd like to open up door 20. What? Nothing in here. Gather the fuel then, pretty please. Got less than 4 minutes. Okay, no fuel. Okay. Motion scanner, inconclusive. Does show that to the south it's just one big room. There's gotta be suffix area in there. Door 14. Could be a turret drone. That would be cool. Okay. That's annoying. Or is it just one of these tiny rooms over there? Okay, so if we release the probe. Like so. Close that, yes. Let's just corral the probe into the sides there. Now this is one of those nasty charger types that you would really don't want to get involved with. We don't have a generator. Really sucks that we don't have a generator. Actually, let's do this. Pick up the trap. A5, dock A6. We just move over there. Do we just call it here? I'm gonna call it here. Everybody, get out. Oh, probe, pick up if the probe ever actually makes it back. We're gonna wait this out. There's time pressure. Yama, you can go to the ship. Yes, good drone, good probe. Yes. Probe, pick up. Good. Okay, so we are complete again. That's good. So right now we don't have proper tools to deal with this, so actually a unknown room has been hit. There's a lot of radiation. Let's call this. We only gained, we didn't lose. I think calling it was the best choice here. So we did lose some health on our generator, of course, because of the slimes dropping on them. But we did get a pretty good run out. So yeah, we need to do some damage management. We have Oxyjo, who has a proper working video signal, contrary to all 3 of our active drones. We have some things that are about to break, but let's deal with that next time. So for now, let's just call this an episode. We survived. We survived a hazardous Class A space station. Didn't scan everything, but at least we managed to stay alive so we can actually continue. So for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time when we try to survive yet one more hazardous thing in order to struggle back to a state where we might actually have a chance at this. Bye bye.